Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe Toy Review, where we're doing week 3 of Ninja Month, looking at the Cobra Swordsman Slice. But before we get to Slice, let's do our shout-outs of the week. First at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all your video game needs, going from the Atari all the way up to current systems. And you get video games for each console. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're in the neighborhood, you can go over to 115 South Loudon Street to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your comic book needs or all your toys and collectible needs, from G.I. Joe to Transformers to Thundercats to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, WWE, AEW, and all points in between. So go ahead and check them out. Unfortunately, I got this guy from eBay, so I can't really say I got him from Time Travelers, but it's still all good. And so eBay gets another shout out. Yet another shout out. But this is where you can decide to go to get all your comic book needs at 80 Williams Lane, which is the home of Four Color Fantasies, where you get all, and I do mean all, of your comic book needs met, from Marvel to DC to IDW to all points in between, with various titles. As in, from Marvel, you get X-Men and Spider-Man, G.I. Joe, and so on and so forth. From DC, you get Superman, Justice League, and all that kind of stuff. So definitely go ahead and check them out. So while you're in the neighborhood and you're looking for some Jamaican food, and you're hungry for some Jamaican food, may I suggest not Time Travelers, but Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, right across the street from Hanley Library. So check them out to get all your Jamaican food needs. And you can also see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get some good conversation. It's all relaxed and chill in there. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're there in the area and you need a bank to go to and live in the Winchester, Clark County, Frederick County areas, you can go and check out Bank of Clark and go and get all your banking needs met there, as well as United Bank. Both banks give you great customer service, so go ahead and check them out. And and this channel of Cobra Island is a proud supporter of mental health awareness, so may I check out going and seeing Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services. You know, and he's a good person to talk to, great listener and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and check him out. If he doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest Northwestern Community Services. And you could get peer group counseling, psychiatry, and all kind of stuff there, as well as the pharmacy in Genovia. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're there, go ahead and check out for renter's insurance and all kinds of other insurances, like car, bike, boat, you name it, they got it. Go ahead and check out State Farm. You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And when you call them, if you call them or go in, you might see Jake. So tell Jake from State Farm I said, what's up? But, you know, if you're looking for a place to get gas and good eats, may I suggest going to Sheets. And you could get all, and I do mean all, of your made-to-order subs, sliders, chicken sandwiches, any way you want them, salads, fresh-made salads, all that kind of stuff. Man, you get your belly full as well as getting your gas tank full. So go ahead and check them out. So that's the shout-outs for the week. So let's take a look at Slice. You know, we're going to start with his file card, which there's a picture of Slice right there. Cobra logo. You know, it says Cobra Ninja Commando, or the Ninja Swordsman as he was in the vintage version. And his code name is Cobra Slice. File name is classified. Primary military specialty is Ninja Swordsman. Secondary military specialty is sabotage or espionage. Birthplace is Jonestown, United Kingdom. And it says, intelligence sources indicate that this ninja commando may be a renegade from Storm Shadow's very own clan. It is believed that he created his own sword technique by observing the battle strategies of scorpions and adapting the movement into a backhand sword slash that he calls the Scorpion Slash. He is an expert with all edge weapons and handguns and explosives. And he is often encountered working with his fellow rogue ninja cohort named Dice. Slice appears to lack the grace usually associated with ninja training, although he has, in the past, demonstrated inexplicable wrath-like vanishing skills. He also makes up for any missing techniques with blinding speed, shocking ferocity, and exceptional sword skills. It is this uncanny combination of unpredictability and power that makes him an opponent not to be underestimated. The quote at the bottom is, "I fear no mortal man in face-to-face combat, but my sword cuts easiest from behind." Now, with that quote, this is also the same quote that's on the Ninja Force 1992 release of Slice. And I kind of agree with the comment Hooded Cobra Commander said. This guy is a backstabber. But let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with a figure stand, upraised Cobra logo, codenamed Cobra Slice on the front. And he comes with 2 ninja claws with the red parts that go on his hands and wrists with the silver claw blades. And he comes with 2 awesome looking hook swords, which he can use. And he also comes with 4 ninja sword katana blades. As you see, there's 2, and there's the other 2. And one cool feature that I found with them is you could take them, because some of them have the little hole right there, and 2 have a little peg. And what you could do is take both ends and put them together, and form one sword. Let me show you what that looks like. And as you can see, you can make 2 double-bladed staffs, which I think is pretty slick. I've seen other reviewers like Mr. 1013 and other people that have reviewed Slice that didn't show this combination. I can't fault them. Hey, they probably didn't realize it at the time. But, I kind of noticed it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty wicked. So let's go ahead and look at Slice. One thing about it is he does have this backpack here that doesn't remove. It's not removable, which kind of sucks. But, hey, it is what it is. But let's take a look at his molding and color adaptations, which he does have this cheese grater faceplate attached with a black hood with bands coming out the back, with the black around the edges of his suit, and you see he is a black belt. For not being quick, he is a black belt. And he's got black knee pads and black around his black shin guards, but the rest of his uniform is red, like the Red Ninjas, which he is quote unquote to be the leader of. And as you can see, the Black Cobra logo. But as far as articulation wise, his head can rotate the full 360, which I think is cool. And his kind of snug, but his arm can raise to about there. And as you can tell, he does have the full 360 in arm movement. His arm, he does have a bend at the elbow, and his can swivel at the elbow. Full 360. His hand can swivel. Well, yeah, his hand can swivel. And like Nunchuck and Night Creeper Leader that we looked at the last 2 weeks, his left arm does not have the wrist articulation other than it can rotate, but the right wrist can bend in. Kind of like Night Creeper Leader and Nunchuck. He does have the ab crunch feature that is predominantly visible. His legs, where he can do pretty much almost a complete split. His leg can lift up to about this high, double knee bend. You know, you got to have a ninja that can do a double knee bend. Otherwise, he's not a good ninja. You know, when you got regular soldiers that can double knee bend, but the ninja can't, that says something. And of course, his foot can peg out. You know, he's got to do the full smell my foot thing. And he can pivot side to side as well as rotate, but it does more along the pivot thing. You know, but it's still pretty cool. So let's go ahead and look at him battle geared up. So here is Slice in his battle gear, ready to fight the G.I. Joe Ninja Force, Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, and the crew. And now this guy, like I said, he's a renegade Arashi Kage member, and he's been known to lead the Red Ninjas in the comic book. He does make a Deke animated appearances, more so than Dice, you know, but the comic book is where he's most notable for, you know, being the leader of the Red Ninjas, which are the renegade Arashi Kage members, you know, that split up after Storm Shadow, quote unquote, killed his uncle when it was actually Sartan. But the renegades, Arashi Kage members become Red Ninjas. Being so, since Jinx wears red, doesn't that make her a Red Ninja? But she's a G.I. Joe member, so she must be one of those renegade ninjas that actually fought for good. You know, hey, you never know. But Slice, I would say is a top tier figure. He did make more comic book and cartoon appearances than Dice, but more on Dice next week. But this has been nice. This has been Slice, the Cobra Ninja. It's been nice to review Slice, and even nicer to review Dice. You know. But hey, you know, had to do a little rhyme thing, try to do a roadblock thing, but hey, it didn't work, but hey, whatever. You know, this is a top tier figure. Like I said, you can watch the vintage versions on Hooded Cobra Commander 788's channel. You can watch Mr. 1013 and a few others that review Slice. You know, check them out. You know, it's a good review. They're all good reviews, so go ahead and check them out. This has been Cobra Island, and for Cobra Island, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one. Peace.